In today's world, fully immersive virtual reality experiences dominate the gaming landscape, giving the players a new way to play. Now, they can finally become denizens of their favorite fictional worlds. In a market oversaturated with VR games, only one boasts more than 30 million players worldwide. It's considered the definitive AAA experience, a place for true pioneers. Shangri-La Frontier!
What the? Hello, Emma! We're doomed! She's got the crazy eyes! Let's go! Look at you guys! Freaking assholes! You dirty bastards sold me out!
You do the same thing to us.
Damn it!
Stop making these new work for us to run, old friend! We're gonna die!
Wait! These people? Hang on. It's not me they're after. Whoops, hand slipped.
You're my best friend! How could you betray me like this? Help me!
It's nothing personal, Emil. Sometimes sacrifices are inevitable.
They're like zombies swarming over a lost teenager.
Without Emil around, I don't know that we could stop Animalia at her peak fanatic meltdown.
We, huh? You're the one who called the wild
What's
animal
so
over-
urgent, Pencil Gone? This couldn't wait.
Hey, how's it going, Momo?
Saiger Zero?
I've been wanting to talk to you for a good while now. You, Sunraku. We finally meet. I'm the leader of Schwarzwolf. I'm Saiger 100. And this is Saiger 0.
Huh?
Hey.
Sup?
Hizutome's right there! It's only been a few days since I last saw him, but somehow he seems cooler and even more beefed up than ever before!
I didn't think it was possible, but she's even more intense than the last time I saw her.
Minimizing your assets as usual, I see.
Hey! Shut up! You don't have to point it out every time, you know!
Are they friends IRL?
I spoke to him like you asked, but I wanted to confirm you were sure about this before we made a commitment.
Well, I must admit, I was surprised. I wasn't expecting you to personally contact me for such an inquiry. I got these old bones over here as fast as they would allow me.
It's you, from that lore clan.
The professor. Thanks to you, Sanmaku, our clans can meet.
Hey, Pencilgon, care to explain this?
Can we not do this in an alley? I've got a room at the Serpent's Apple Crystal City branch. We can chat there.
I see what this is. You guys planned to trap us in a room so you could question me in some sort of pain-in-my-ass tribunal.
I wish I could be literally anywhere but here.
Look, Schwarzwolf and SF Zoo have a lot of questions, and you're the only one who can answer them. I had assumed that this would be preferable to them stalking you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, get those questions ready. We've got all the major players right here in the same room, so let's use this time wisely.
All right. Allow me to get straight to the point then.
Schwarzwolf is after any information that can help lead us to the unique monster Lycagon the Night Slayer. And in exchange, we are willing to offer you a tried-and-true method of removing Lycagon's mark.
You're for real?
While the method itself is relatively well known, it would be much easier for you to let us walk you through the steps than for you to start the process from scratch.
I can get rid of the curse? It's definitely got its perks, but I'd kill to be able to equip whatever gear I want.
We as a clan have one eventual goal: to kill Lycagon the Night Slayer. But I'm ashamed to admit, despite our persistence, we've never actually managed to fight a unique monster ourselves. We've lucked into encountering Lycagon a few times, but we were always taken out before we could learn any useful information.
Okay, how much do I tell these guys? Like Vorpal Epic, the bonus unique scenario that brought me to Visash, I definitely won't mention any of the other rabbits. Or anything about the palace. All of Rabituza for that matter. Even Aramis is off limits in my opinion. The day Animalia's gang finds out about that, I can say goodbye to the chill SLF existence I've carefully cultivated for myself.
Why me?
I've got to watch out for these two. They already know about Belok and Aramis, and their loose cannons. Especially Pencilgon.
What's your deal? It can be hard to look away, I know.
Yeah, okay. If I drop the faintest hint about any of my secrets, she'll sniff it out faster than a police dog. For now, I'll stay laser focused. I'll only talk about Weathermon and Lycagon. If I can stick to that, I shouldn't have any problem avoiding Rabituza altogether. Here we go. In my experience, I don't think you can beat a unique monster just by fighting it. Let's use Weathermon as an example. In order to fight him, we had to put in some groundwork. To kick things off, we had to accept a special bonus unique scenario.
Oh yeah. Bonus scenarios are usually built around the unique monster. But fighting Lycagon is a random encounter, so even if you luck into the battle, it's possible you won't be able to beat it unless you trigger the corresponding scenario flags, which we don't know.
The devs added a new continent in the last big patch. Maybe that's where we can find Lycagon's flags.
Look, I'm not saying it's impossible, but there are two unique monsters no one's found. If I were placing bets, I'd wager the flags on the new continent are related to those.
Ah yes, Saiger 100. I do hope my wife's enthusiasm regarding the new continent hasn't been too much of a bother for you or the clan.
Oh yeah, you're talking about massive dynamite, right? Her excitement is infectious.
Good to hear.
You can tell she's been super hyped about the new zone for a while.
Honestly, it's hard not
His
to feel
wife?
about it at our age.
I wonder how the heck these two know each other.
Now then, let's go over the information we have on the unique monsters we know about. Perhaps a quick refresher would benefit us all. We have Lycagon the Night Slayer, a randomly encountered monstrous black wolf. Our reports indicate that she's female. There's Katarnit of the Abyss, an octopus-like creature that inhabits the oceans of Shangri-La Frontier. What makes its existence intriguing is no one's ever seen it. We know about it from stupefied NPCs who bring their tales onto land. Then we have Seagworm the Sky Ruler, a golden dragon encountered randomly. Similar to Lycagon, we have lots of eyewitness information and anecdotes. But this apex predator flies too high for any ordinary pioneer to reach it. Players eager to try their luck should go to the magnanimous Sanctuary Zone, where it is on the eternal hunt for a worthy hero to challenge. Next up is Orchestra the Doom Echo. We only know of its existence because a player raided the royal library of the Einworth Kingdom, which rules over the entire region. In his spoils, he found a book detailing the Colossus. It can cause tsunamis, is clad in fire, and can summon cascades of lightning. But outside of this information, not much else is known. And the last on my list is Weathermon the Tomb Guard, which you all know about because your party recently defeated it.
You think you can just tiptoe your way out of this, huh?
What's the big frickin' deal? You don't even need me here!
That's the end of this! That's the big freaking
And that's
deal!
it. The library has done what research it could with the info that's available. But to be perfectly honest with you, all the solid information we have is already out there on the internet.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Then you might like this. Ta-da! It's the Tome of Truth, Tomb Guard Edition! Yep, this thing is packed to the gills with exclusive Weathermon info!
Wait, what? You're kidding!
It's a super duper rare item that I'd never part with under normal circumstances. But for the professor of the library who knows just how valuable a scarce tome like this is, well,
I may be willing to part with it in exchange for a sign of good faith, you know what I mean.
I'm sold! Name your price, I'll pay you whatever you want!
The poor sap has no idea the thing's basically useless filler after you read it a few times.
She's trying to extort the man for all he's worth.
As you can see, we're starved for information on the Colossi. And you, Senraku. You're the only one we know of with info on Lycagon the Night Slayer.
I don't know as much as you might think.
I don't care. Even learning basic behavior patterns would be great.
Okay, in that case... She doesn't telegraph her physical attacks much. And yes, they come faster than those of a normal boss, but you can still parry them. Her forepaws come at you in 3 different angles, diagonally, horizontally, and vertically. With no delay between them, of course. But there are plenty of safe zones you can squat in. I'll go into further detail about that later, but it's her bite attack that's the most annoying. I didn't get a lot of them, but it's got the corrode attribute. Actually, I don't know for sure, but it's possible that all her physical attacks do. Point is, one hit will melt off your limbs. Then there's an area attack where her shadow strikes out like a spear.
Wait, hold it right there.
Huh?
From what I'd been told, I was under the impression that you'd only fought Lycagon one time. Did someone fill my head with smoke? Or were you able to absorb all that after one fight? Pretty insane for a new player.
Oh, he's a real freak through and through!
Yeah, this guy's a bona fide freak!
You bozos knock it off already!
You're the one who runs around naked in a bird mask, you big freak!
Oh, he's a freak, you say? He's a Tome, just be your true self!
When I heard he was hanging around with Pencil gone, I wondered what kind of person he might be. I see. Senraku, eh? Something tells me you're gonna shake things up around here.
You have the crap I do, you turbo scrubs!
Sorry to interrupt. Please go on. If you could write it down, that would be awesome.
Oh, alright. Look, it basically feels just like fighting your standard wolf, but way bigger. But there's still a lot of stuff about its mechanics I don't understand.
Stuff like what?
It's hard to explain the last move Lycagon busted out. What'd it do to me? What'd it hit me with? I don't think I slipped up in a way that would get me hit. On top of that, I'm pretty sure I was outside her attack range. I thought maybe it was a locked-in, undodgeable attack, but I don't think that's it. The game's not programmed to have monsters appear in front of you out of nowhere, right?
No, it's not like that.
Yeah, sounds right. It'd be one thing in a trash game, but a game like SLF? It's too polished for a unique mob to randomly teleport in front of you like a normal bug. You know what that means?
You think it could be one of Lycagon's special abilities?
Mm-hmm. I don't have enough info on her to say one way or the other. If I could fight her again, I could probably figure something out.
You think so? Interesting.
That ought to be enough to cover what she wanted to know. If I play it cool, I won't have to talk about Rabituza.
There's something else. Look. Senraku. Pencil gone. Oikatsu. Your team name is Wolfgang, isn't it? I was kinda thinking. You and us. Schwartz, Wolf, and Wolfgang form an alliance.
Hold
if
on,
you'd
I've
be
got a
willing.
question. Would you guys mind discussing your little wolf pack on your own time? Forming an alliance wasn't part of the deal for tonight, was it?
No, I suppose not. Plus, before I can pull the trigger, I'd need to discuss it with someone first.
Well then, it's my turn next. We of the SF Zoo have one question, and one question only. It's about the land of the Vorpal Bunnies. The kingdom of Rabituza! In the name of my clan, I will do everything in my power to squeeze all the information I can out of you. You hear me, Sunraku?
Damn it. Animalia, I knew you were gonna pull this crap. She's about to get weirder until I hand over the juicy details about my Rabituza unique scenario.
Cheer up. There's only one thing I want you to tell me. How to get myself a free pass to the land of Rabituza!
A free pass?
Yes. It's a well-known fact that the way to get to Rabituza is through the unique scenario tour of Rabituza. But after you've beaten the scenario boss, the Ravenous Python, and stop him from attacking their kingdom, you're forcibly driven out of the town by a bunch of ungrateful cuties never to return again! But then you came along! Not only did you manage to bring a talking Vorpal bunny outside of Rabituza, but you seem to be able to come and go as you please, like a bird bunny dual citizen or something! If you can tell us the secret to how you move freely from here to there, our clan will do anything we can to help you! Quests, items, money, you name it!
Man, I could have sworn she was gonna corner me until she got the conditions for the scenario where I met Emil. I think I can make this work. Let's see. I got there through invitation to Rabituza, but I tell you right now, there's no way in hell I'm spilling the beans about that. As a native, Emil could explain it better than I could. I'd appreciate it if you'd give her back now.
If that's what I must do.
Hello? Hey, come back to us, pal. It's no use.
She's out like a bad bulb.
You can eat all the special Rabituza parfaits you want, and your boy will pick up the tab.
Oh, the Rabituza parfaits on what? Where are they? Sunraku, he'll pay for them all! Let me at him!
Okay, she's back.
Where am I? I can't remember anything that happened recently. Cutie patootie! The only thing that comes to mind is Sunraku saying he'd buy me all the special parfaits I can eat, and something else too! A new spell book, I think it was!
Hey, quit adding stuff! Anyway, Emil, I got a question for you.
Yes, what is it?
It's about Rabituza. You know how you guys sometimes send invites to pioneers, to help you with pythons?
Indeed, I do!
If that's the case, then your kingdom isn't totally off limits to human travelers, right?
Well, I don't believe it's off limits, per se.
So, is there a way to invite them back to Rabituza after they finish their quest and leave?
You've got the wrong bunny. That would be a matter to discuss with the Rabituzan government. I'm not at liberty to answer such questions. But my big brother Edward is a very forward-thinking friend of the people, so he may be able to lend a helping hand if we just ask him nicely.
A new rabbit in the rotation, huh?
Not just any rabbit, he's my eldest brother! And he happens to be the reigning king of Rabituza!
King?
Yes, indeed!
So Vash isn't the head of Rabituza anymore? Did he retire and turn things over to his son? You think we can go talk to him right now?
What? Yes, of course we can! I'll hop over and ask him as properly, thoroughly, carefully, thoughtfully, and politely as I can!
Thanks a bunch.
Wait, Emma, don't leave me!
She looked it out of here really fast, like an animal running from a hunter.
I wanted to give her one last little huggle.
Since the expert is no longer in the room, can we save this topic for a later date?
I guess that's all we can do.
As much as it pains me to say this, you leave me with no other choice. It seems we'd come to an agreement then.
Okay, transaction complete.
Hurry! I must read it at once, please!
Here you go, sir. Tome of Truth, Doomguard Edition.
How much did you extort Lollipoppins for?
Just a sweet hundo mil.
You're a monster!
You know that's only 20% of my debt, right? Now then, there's a little something I'd like to propose while we're all here. It's real good, too. It's for Schwartz Wolf, the library, SF Zoo, and my very own Wolfgang friends. Let's form a multi-clan alliance.